Hello guys, we are here with.
I'm Ben.
What did you make today with this beautiful leader?
I went top 8 with Kalgara. Got 4th in Swiss, and I lost to Bellobetti in top 8. So, yeah.
What was your matchup during the Swiss?
Let me think. I saw 3 buggies. I won against 3 buggies. My one loss in Swiss was against Blue Purple Luffy, which is weird because it's my best matchup, I want to say, but he high rolled like pretty strongly in that game. Green Yellow Law. I have it written down, so I could check. A GP, Luffy, a Marco, and a Red Green Smoker. I think that's it.
Okay, sound.
And then top 16 was the same Green Yellow Law than in Swiss.
All right.
And I went 2-0 in that one.
All right. Why you choose to play Kalgara today?
The simplest answer, it's my favorite leader. In general, if you see my NL playmat, Sky Island is my favorite One Piece art. So I love this leader. I've been playing it since 08. In 08, I got like a close top 64 or whatever with it, with 8-2. Went there in a treasure cup or something. But I played it today because I think it's honestly quite good in this meta right now. Like, not only, like I said earlier, the blue purple Luffy is, I think, favored for me, and like by a decent amount, because you pressure them just as much as Betty, maybe a bit less, but you're just as you're tankier because you have played the events and everything. And then it's good into buggy, it's good into like a lot of things. And then the other thing is, the meta was so, with starter eggs and OP11 and we only had like 1 week, like the meta is so unsure that I just played what I know and let them figure out how to play the game instead of letting me figure out how to play the game.
Makes sense. Let's see the list then.
Sure, let's start with search a package. Upper Yard and Shura, they search nearly everything you want to search, apart from Noland, obviously, and Red Hawk event and Sanji, but that's fine. We have so much card draw in general in the deck because you draw from leader ability and everything, and you constantly cycle, you constantly look top 5, that you'll end up seeing 1 or 2 eventually in most games anyway. I think mostly the deck list is pretty standard apart from that in terms of like Sky Island stuff. Like I played the Viper at 4 copies, I played the Kalgara at 4 copies, Noland, Sattery, 2Ks, Ohm Holy. I love Ohm Holy. Like, even in 05 when I played NL, Ohm Holy was my favorite combo, which is so fun. And then some tech choices, I guess, that I made is these 2. It's Zeus and Red Hawk. I think most yellow decks now start playing Zeus because it's just a better Thunderbolt and you don't lose your resource, you don't trash it. It's afterwards a body on board, like against Betty, even though I lost, it is good because you can start contesting the minis with it. And Red Hawk is very, very good against GP. Like Zeus is good against GP too, but obviously if they have stage, you can't Zeus them because they buff the cost. But Red Hawk hits space cost, so even if they stage, it doesn't matter. You kill Sanji Pudding anyway. And with Zeus, it works sometimes too because Viper can bottom deck enemy stages. So you don't have to bottom deck your own stage to get the search. You can bottom deck enemy stages. I didn't play Usopp today, but against Usopp, you just auto win the game because you bottom deck their Colosseum. And the moment you Viper bottom deck their stage, your Nami starts hitting Sanji Pudding as well.
If you could go back of 24 hours, would you make some change or?
The only change I could think about in this list is minusing 1 Satori and playing 1 more Zeus. That's the only thing I could think of. I think the rest is great. I tried around with playing only 3 Vipers, only playing 3 Hollies because like you only want to see 1 ever. But then it just hits consistency. Something I would love to include in the deck is L4s, but there's no space right now. But L4s are really good because then your opponent needs to decide whether they want to play into +3 or +4, and that's really annoying for them. I used to play 2 rush aces, but
Sanjis.
yeah, instead of 2 Sanjis, so I used to play 2-2 split. But some games you just bricked with them, and it was bad. And Sanjis are such big consistency that playing 4 Sanjis is what allows me to play 4 Vipers, because I can cycle the Vipers out, which is the only brick in the entire deck. But having just 1 brick in the deck and having it in your hand is so annoying that you need to get it out.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations. Do you want to make some shout outs?
Sure, I'll shout out my locals in Canterbury, where I currently play and been playing for the past three years. Shout out my girlfriend, because otherwise we wouldn't have done this trip, because we combined this as a little weekend trip. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.